So I had a hot tub flow error on your screen. It's gonna say FLO, something like that. We have an older hot tub, 2003 I think. Anyway, thought it was an airlock, went through, I don't know, a dozen videos or more on how to fix airlock. I'll share with you what I found that ended up not fixing my problem, but I'll share with you what ended up being the problem. Ended up being, I think, probably the worst case scenario, but my problem was that these jets you see here are for the heat and the circulation. That was not working, and it's connected to one of my water pumps, which is this one here. I guess it's called a waterway. You can barely see that, and there's another pump that does the jets, so 2 water pumps. Goes through here. I guess that's obviously the control panel or something that heats up the water, and then goes through to the water pump. But so the airlock is typically what how they're fixing the flow problem. Airlock that I found, I had people suggesting running a hose through your filter, taking your, turning the power off. That's the first thing everyone says, turn the power off first. Running a hose, unscrewing this, running a hose through it to push the air out. That obviously wasn't my problem. The other thing that someone suggested is taking a plunger and just obviously unscrewing that, plunging, putting a plunger on that to push the air out. That didn't work. The other thing I saw was people suggesting pushing the pump on, off to try to get the air out. That didn't work. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, you can't see it, but there's a bleeder valve or bleeder screw. There's like 3 of them around here. And I unscrewed those. The other thing, to get the air out, essentially they're saying that the air will come out. I did not have that experience, but this right here, these 2 are with the water. Obviously, the water goes through there through the water pump. Unscrew this, righty tighty, lefty loosey. These little ridges, you can put a flathead screwdriver with a hammer to get this to budge and to move to where you can unscrew it. And you're supposed to only just unscrew it a little bit to let some air out, because you'll have a little bit of water come out, and then you don't want to go too far with it. I did that, didn't work. Someone suggested doing it on this end right here by the control panel. Did both sides. That didn't work. So worst case scenario, I decided that I'm gonna have to take this thing apart. I'm sorry you can't see that well, but anyway, unscrew these caps here, literally take this whole pump out. Obviously turn the power off first, like everybody says, and you'll figure out how to take these out, take the one off that's connected. Take that thing out, the little bolts at the bottom, you have to unscrew those to get that out. Bottom line, when I took that thing apart on what they call the wet end over here, there's what's called an impeller, which is the thing that pushes the water through these pipes. Before you do that, you can close this little gateway valve or whatever you call it. You can push that thing down. That stops the water from pouring out. Obviously, it's still going to pour out, but so when I took that out, and I'm not mechanical at all, but the spa guy, you look for him on YouTube. He's incredible, and you get the parts that you need from him, a hot tub spa guy or spa guy. This is an impeller, and actually there's a piece in here that broke off that's connected to the shaft that rotates inside the water pump, and that was broken. Get all the parts that he suggests. There's a couple gaskets and a bearing if you think you need a bearing. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a novice at this, but that was my problem, and I had to figure out. And he has a tutorial on how to do it, and you can get it done. So hopefully that helped you. I went through all of those steps. It didn't end up being air. It ended up being a broken part. So good luck